Good morning, guys. Week 11, day 3, day 4,
Five.
day 5.
It's
Oops.
Friday.
Okay, we're already
Friday.
way ahead. Anyway, so Len, we're down some crew.
Yeah.
So
two,
please
actually, two mason.
yeah, but the one Masoon was just doing hard labor yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, get Joseph to work on Victor's wall because I don't want to play with windows today.
All right. Yeah.
We'll
We
just
can
get
do it tomorrow.
bull work done.
Right.
Emok and Datoy will continue on with getting our shower water dropped into the clarified section. And Len, the guys are okay to drop the soil here, eh? It's just easier for them. All inside the door. So nice when they're asking for the power tools. Okay, so we'll be focusing mostly on this wall today, guys. The electrical's all in. If any wall we are going to find time to work on, it will be the kitchen wall here. Mostly to get around the corner so we can start working our way up for the panel. Because that will also be a busy wall. It's going to have 2 plugs for, you know, the hot plate and the kettle and that type of thing in there. So that'll be a busy wall. Again, it'll have to go up at least 3 courses, and then we will do that. On the opposite wall, the 5th course up, we will have a plug for the TV, so it'll be quite high. And then a data cable will go over there as well, but just in a duct. Everything here is fiber anyway, guys, so you know, they're going to run them. Even if we get TV, it's going to be a modem. This wall could creep its way all the way up too, similar to the kitchen, or the kitchen TV room there. That one square that's beside Lyndon's head there, that is where we're going to put a 60 by 60 window, and we will put another 60 by 60 right here, because we will be putting a wall quite close to the edge of this electrical receptacle. It'll come across here and divide the bedroom from the living room and split the wall where the CR is. Again, we're not putting any swing doors in the house. They'll all be barn doors. So the bedroom and 2 bathrooms will have barn doors. Even these small plastic doors for the CRs, even though they're only 2 feet wide, swing doors just take up too much space, in my opinion. And a quick shot from the beach side. It's funny, eh? Those donut stairs, they don't look off from here, but they're off big time. This old carcass wants to talk about driving in the Philippines. Take your time, guys. Take your time. Even renting a motorcycle, I would still suggest take your time. There's a lot of you that are confident and all that sort of thing, and I rode for many years. But it's a different system here than most Western countries, so just be aware of that. Now the upside is the traffic speeds are generally really slow. Okay, so that's a good upside. The downside is, especially we see it provincially, the white line is there, it's the edge of the road, you got the dotted line in the middle. The white line is for people who live along the highway, because they all live along the highway. They just stand right at the edge of the white line. And you can honk your horn until the cows come home, but they don't look at horns. If a horn goes, it's just sort of an audible to say, I'm here. It's not anything about move, or wow, you know, somebody just did something, I'm going to be coming straight at you. They don't look at all. Okay, same thing with coming onto the highway from a secondary road. They take this rule of first in, first out far too literally, and often you see them pulling onto the highway at 1 or 2 kilometers an hour. They won't drive through the dirt, And often they're coming from dirt onto the highway. And so they want to get on the smooth stuff, and they take this first in, first out far too literally. They pull on it 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers an hour. Woo! There goes the V-hire right by them. And it's not that they don't have the deaths. They do. It's not that they don't have the accidents. They do. But literally, the Philippine people sit there and cry and do it, and you see the write-ups in the paper. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Self-preservation. It's not built in, guys. Not when it comes to living along the highway. Be careful. All right, so here's what we've accomplished today. That wall is up to the last level before we, how do I want to put this? There'll be a finishing layer that has to have brackets go to the top beam and then infill. And I'm not worried about the type of infill quality that we get up there, guys, mainly because the inside of the roof will be below that. Inside of the ceiling will be below that. Okay, we went up 2 more courses on this row and then got this worked out here. This is going to be the doorway into the bedroom, and my office will be right here. This wall had no more action on it, but we did get this started, and so we're ready to turn the corner and work out that wall. We've been very, very slow at doing these to make sure the adhesion and the binding to the floor is there before we start going up extra courses, because we're having to do measurements off of rough cut, if you want to call it. So we got to make sure that our chalk lines are correct, and as the old saying goes, measure twice, cut once. As a final note, what I'd like to bring up is the way I interact with the crew and how Lynn interacts with the crew. We're very hands-on with this crew. So I understand where you're going when you say you got to keep up on top of these workers and yada, yada, yada. But we were really, really fortunate in that Mary Lou and Uli went through all of that weaning process because we snagged their crew as soon as they were done. So, and that's also why we're working with 3 Masoon. It makes it easier for us to say to one Masoon, your helper is being lazy, or, you know, why is he doing that? Or, you know, sometimes we just need information too. So I just wanted to bring that up and just say that I'm very hands-on with this project. This is my baby, as it were. I've done a lot of wood frame. This is the first time I've worked with concrete or solid structure stuff. Anyway, there we go, guys. Later, Gators.